What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have a pretty fun one. I went to the store, as you guys can see in the past few clips, and I bought some little gummy worms right here. These things are kind of the off-brand, the nasty ones, right? The hard ones. So I'm bringing them out to see if we can catch a bass or just any fish on these things. I have like two plans. We're gonna throw a Ned rig and a Texas rig and just see if anything bites these. Let's go ahead and open these things up, see what colors are in here. And let's see which one we're gonna throw today. We got a nice little green and red. Wow, these things are really hard. Look at that thing. Green and red. And then we have, let's see, we got an orange and yellow. That's interesting. Kind of looks like some candy corn. And then we have, that may be it. Is there only two colors in here? Yep, that looks like that's all we're gonna get. So we have two colors. Oh, I dropped one. But we have two colors, the red and the green, and then the yellow and the orange, which is on the ground. And I don't know which one I'm gonna tie up first, probably one of each. And this one's a red and yellow, so I guess we have three colors. So we're gonna try these things out. I'm gonna give it a little taste test. Oh gosh, that's hard. That's not good. Maybe the fish will enjoy these things. I don't. These things are really hard. Maybe they'll stay intact whenever we're throwing them, and maybe we'll catch a fish. So I'll see you guys when we start to tie these things up. So the goal is to catch a fish on some gummy worms, all right? We have two rigs tied up, a Texas rig and a Ned rig. So in a second, I'm about to cut in half a gummy worm, throw it on the Ned rig, and then throw a regular worm on a Texas rig. Then we're gonna hop on the old John boat. We're gonna go out, try and catch a fish. If nothing eats these things, I may just have to, you know, force myself to not waste $1 on this off-brand gummy worm candy. You know, we don't let money go to waste here. I'm gonna eat all these. I'm just kidding. They're pretty terrible, but you know, in case I get bored on the boat, nothing's happening, I may just have to eat one. You know, maybe the color I got earlier wasn't very good, but I know one thing, it was not very good. But we are about to chop one of these worms in half, throw it up on some rigs, and then we're gonna go out and just, you know, hope that some of these fish out here have a sweet tooth and that they will eat these things. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know, usually I'd be skeptical on this. I'm gonna look on the positive side today. We're gonna catch fish, maybe. We're gonna catch fish. I have a feeling. You know, the Ned rig's killer. I think we're gonna get it. Let's go cut these things in half. All right, we're at the dinner table right now. As you can see, we have lots of gummy worms, and I don't have a knife, so these pliers are gonna have to come in handy. I think for the Ned rig, we're gonna go with this orange and yellow. I feel like that's a good color. Let's go ahead, chop this thing in half. Oh gosh, that actually cut a lot easier than I thought it would. Let's see, which end do we want? Longer or shorter? They're about the same size. I did pretty good. Do we want the head though? Nah. All right, let's go ahead, get the spinning set up, get this little Ned rig, and let's just slide this thing on here. This is gonna be very interesting. These things are pretty hard, so I feel like maybe these things won't just disintegrate. It's bending the hook. That's not very good. Just try and bend that back. Oh gosh. I thought this would go a lot smoother, if we're being completely honest here. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is just gonna have to work. I'm not, ow! What just stabbed me? That felt great. Man, these little gummy worms are dangerous. It's not the best rig because it kind of wouldn't go, but that's what we're working with. It was bending my hook, so we're just gonna have to go with that. Wow, that is a interesting looking Ned rig right there. Now, for my personal favorite, Texas rig. Let's go with a, you know, Christmas just passed. Let's go with a red and green. I feel like that's a cool little color. Let's throw that. All right, maybe this one will go a lot smoother because I have like a better hook. I have a little hammer hook going here. These are the hardest gummy worms I have ever felt in my life. Look at that. Nice little Texas rig. Wow, this is gonna be an interesting video. Oh, these things are not compatible with hooks. They don't like to work. But we're gonna put these things to the test. Let's get out there, see if we can catch fish on some gummy worms. All right, it's currently day 2. I know you guys probably haven't seen any fishing because I went out here and didn't catch anything. So I'm back again, and I brought some backup. All right, I've been struggling. I couldn't catch a fish the other day, so I brought some backup. And he's over there picking out some gummy worms right now. Let's just get a look. Riley, what's up?
What's up?
Thanks for being my backup. Maybe you can help me catch a fish on a freaking gummy worm. Like, really?
Hopefully.
What do you think of this idea? It's pretty great, right?
No.
Yeah, it's not. How dare you? It hasn't been laying on the boat floor or anything. Just snack on it.
Are you gonna pay me?
No. Ah! How is it? How is it? Carpety? Well, since you're gonna be throwing the Texas rig today, what color gummy worm are you gonna throw? There's lots of different ones in there. You can just go crazy.
Yeah, that one's kind of moldy.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be fishing with these. Oops. All right, this is the 3rd day in the making of catching a fish on a gummy worm. Let's just say the past few days have not been going well. I've fished about every day and still haven't caught one, but I'm slowly kind of figuring out the fish. As you know, it's winter time. I've definitely picked just the best time to do this, but I'm slowly kind of figuring these fish out. And hopefully today will be the day we can accomplish one fish on the old gummy worm. So for the past 3 days, I've fished for straight 3 all day. No bites and no fish. So I have 3 colors. There's the red, the green, the orange, and the like whitish, I guess you could say. And then like the orange and the red. So I have a bunch of different colors. I've tried every one. I've even went and bought the sour ones and put it on a Ned rig, and that didn't work either. So I think it's kind of like with the fish too, because they're not really biting Texas rigs. But I did find out yesterday that they will bite them if they're kind of swimming. So that's kind of why I'm not working this thing on the ground. I'm kind of just reeling it. But if you were like summertime, you could probably work this thing like a Senko, and you could probably catch a good amount of fish. But I don't know, for some reason the fish are not on the bottom out here, so that whole tactic is just out the door. That's not gonna happen. These things are honestly super weird. I've only had joy throwing these things whenever I open the pack and eat the sour ones, because those are the best. The green and the red off-brand one is what I'm throwing right now. It's going very strangely, but whenever I was throwing the Ned rig with the sour, I had the blue and the pink one on. It's obviously the best color, and I don't even think I'd fished as much as I ate gummy worms. Like, I ate way too many. Like, it's a kind of a bad challenge, because whenever I don't catch anything, I just want to sit down and defeat and eat gummy worms, but I can't, because I have to like actually try and catch fish. So it's definitely a difficult challenge, you know. Something about throwing a gummy worm to a bunch of bass that don't want to eat a Texas rig is just, or a Ned rig, neither of them. They just will not eat anything. So we're gonna keep trying for today, and if I don't catch anything, I'm just gonna throw on a regular soft plastic and see what happens, because honestly, I don't know, it's kind of a weird kind of bite out here, especially when you're throwing a gummy worm of all things. I'm just gonna have to eat all the gummy worms if the fish don't want them, you know. They're pretty good. They're missing out, honestly. Like, those gummy worms are pretty good, guys. Too bad you guys don't want to eat them. Dang it, man. Oh, I think I have one. Or I'm stuck. Oh, that's fish. That's fish. Gummy residue. I'm calling it. That counts. It was on the gummy residue hook. We're taking it. Oh, that's not a bad one either. Come back here. He's a little fighter. Little fighter. He wanted the old... Oh, he wanted the old crawl. That's not a bad fish. Wow, I thought I was snagged there for a second. Snagged on this little guy. I think he was up chilling in a little tree. All right, that is a nice little, let's say 1.5, 2, and here we go. This is what we'll do. This is exact. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I didn't catch this on a gummy worm, but boom! Look at that on the gummy worm. Yes, sir. I'm not gonna go ahead and give him that, but hey, look at this little dude. He's just chilling. He is he fought hard. He really did. Thank you for biting the old crawl today. We know that the fish are out, and he was up on a little brush pile. About to go ahead and just put him back on that so he can chill and have the rest of his day to himself. Thank you, guy. If only you were on an actual gummy worm, but we still are going to count you because you are on a gummy worm hook. All right. Oh, see you, guy. Thanks for the bite. I'll take it. Man, 4 days of straight fishing a gummy worm. Change it up to a soft plastic that looks kinda like a gummy worm. Anything could be a gummy worm if you put your mind hard enough to it. So you guys just ignore the fact that it was kind of a soft plastic, and you guys should be proud of the fact I didn't lie to you guys. All right, I'm real on this channel. I caught it on a soft plastic crawl, but it is blue like a gummy worm, and there is some gummy worm residue on there. But now that we've caught one, we can focus on the Ned rig, which has a gummy worm on there, and see what happens.
So Logan, how did the challenge go?
I didn't go very well. Not at all. I caught a fish on that blue crawl over there.
It's not a gummy worm.
It kind of looks like one if you really put your mind to it, right? No? I mean, I think I ate enough gummy worms for it to count.
Maybe.
Look, there's only that much left. This is like a whole bag.
Oh, nice.
You also helped eat some.
Yeah, I did.
It gets tough out here. You gotta keep yourself, you know, eating a healthy diet on the boat, right? Okay, if I can like flip it and it lands, the fish on the plastic counts, right?
Okay.
Two shots. Oh! Almost choked on a gummy worm. It counted! Riley, if there was some gummy worm residue on the hook that I caught the fish with, does that still count?
Sure.
We completed the challenge. If you guys want to see this in the summertime, when it's probably easier to catch a fish on a gummy worm and it's not winter, let me know down in the comments. Me and Riley will come out and maybe do all kinds of candy, you know? Oh my gosh, these gummy worms are...
Having problems?
Alright, I'm good. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop a sub. And if you guys don't, you don't get a nice gummy worm out of my bag. And yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to drop a sub. I'll see you guys in the next one.